Hi, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to do a Venus retrograde reading instead of doing the second half of October because this energy is going to span from October 5th all the way to November 18th. So what's happening is Venus is in retrograde in Scorpio right now, which is just opposite you. We all know Venus is your ruling planet. She's not particularly comfortable in Scorpio, nor is she comfortable retrograde. So it's kind of a harsh energy, and I feel like you guys are really, really feeling this right now. When you're the bull in the china shop, I feel like a lot of you have had some feelings and emotions and stuff that you've really, really pushed down for quite some time. Things that you've really wanted to say for quite some time. And because this is just opposite you, and it is your ruling planet, and she's not very comfortable, these feelings may be bubbling up to the surface. You may really be speaking your mind, and in a bull in a china shop kind of way. You might have days where you just kind of explode at people. And so I'm going to try and help you navigate through this energy as best as I possibly can. The biggest thing that I urge everybody to do is to make sure you're grounding yourself every single day and really making sure that you're feeling safe and secure with who you are and aligning yourself with your truth and your inner self. So grounding yourself can be pretty easy. The easiest way to do it is literally going outside. And if it's too cold to take your shoes off and put them in the grass or the dirt or whatever, you can even go on a beach if you're in a warm climate. If it's too cold to do that though, just go outside and sit and turn on some music that you really like and just feel the earth and the wind and just everything around you. And have the intention, just set the intention, you don't even have to visualize, just set the intention of releasing all of that extra pent-up energy that you have within you. And if you do this on a daily basis and really keep yourself grounded in this way, getting in touch with your center, knowing that you are safe and secure with who you are, if you use it as a daily practice, it's kind of like maintenance. It's like working out or, taking your vitamins, stuff, just, do it, have a cup of coffee and go outside in the morning and sit with Mother Nature. And the earth likes to take all of that extra energy from us. It recycles it and uses it for good, right? Even if it's negative energy, give it all. The earth will take it. The earth is big enough. It's a big enough energy that it will take it and it will make it into something better. That's the beauty and the magic of what earth is, right? If you can't make it outside, imagine or set the intention that at the base of your spine is your root chakra. And you take that grounding cord and attach it to the center of the earth. And if you can't visualize it because your mind is too busy, just set the intention that you are grounded to the earth, just saying it out loud or saying it in your mind. I am grounded to the earth. I am releasing all negative energy and all energy that is not going to serve me for my highest good into the earth's core. Again, the earth will take all of the negative energy, all of the extra energy, the energy that people are giving you. Also, really try and protect your aura. And so putting, a pink light or a white light or a blue light around your aura to protect you every single day, and setting the intention that you're not going to allow other people to project their negative energies onto you. I feel like it's really important for a lot of you, and that's why I took up 4 minutes of your time talking about it. I feel like a lot of you really, and because I understand how intense this energy can be for you, because I'm literally feeling it right now, sitting in your energy. I think that this is a practice that everybody should take on, and not just you guys. So, share that with other people. If you see other people kind of losing their mind right now, because it's very possible, share this information with them. So let's get an overall energy for you guys for Venus retrograde. For Taurus, Venus retrograde. It's so funny when the cards are being stubborn like that. Oh, wow, look at that. So the biggest advice for you guys right now is to move. This could be physically moving or changing your thought process. This could also be allowing, this is the Chariot card in the traditional tarot. This could also be allowing divine timing to come in and really opening yourself up to what the universe has to offer for you. And not, you know, like this is making space. This is really like allowing space for the universe to do its work in your life, which is, and grounding yourself is it's going to be a lot easier for you to trust the universe if you can ground yourself and feel safe and secure within who you are. I also feel like some of you could actually be physically moving or traveling. So we have the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And this is exactly why I feel like you got the advice of the Chariot. Because there's a gift that the universe wants to offer you. Could be anything. It could be a job offer. Could be a new relationship. It could be just a lot of opportunities coming up for you. And I don't think that you're seeing it. But I also feel like some of you might be in a place where you're just kind of like so super bummed out right now that you're not seeing the movement or you're not seeing what the universe is trying to provide for you. And this is why we have to make space for the universe to work, because that's how we can receive gifts, right? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety, anxious feelings. And this is one of the reasons why I want you guys to get grounded too. Because when you have that anxiety, there's a lot of fear behind it. Things aren't going to work out, and this could be, again, it doesn't have to be in a relationship. This could be in work, or your family life, or with your friends, your personal life in some way. But and that's the anxiety that I was feeling. And it's so funny because I'm feeling like I want to talk really fast, but I'm trying not to. Like I'm trying to slow my speech down on purpose because I feel like I want to get everything out all at once. And I feel like that's and the Three of Swords. So the heartbreak, man. And you guys have been dealing with people messing with you, messing with your energy, getting in your way, really trying to affect your lives. And it may not just be one person. It could be several people. And it's like time for you to release all of that. But I don't want you, and then there's that Virgo, the Hermit. I don't want you to blow up on everyone and like throw all this negative energy all over the place and then run away. Like I don't want you to do that. There could be some moments when you want to. Because I do feel like some of you are going to be the Hermit, and while you're the Hermit, some of you might be overindulging as well, because you want to escape the feelings. You don't want to feel all of this. It's very hard when a Taurus gets extremely emotional inside. It's like they don't want to crack. They don't want to show that they're losing it, right? You guys are very strong. You guys are very stable. And you want people to see you in that way. But if you get to a certain point and you can no longer hold it in, I feel like some of you are masking your feelings, possibly with drinking too much or eating too much or working out too much, some way of escaping reality so you don't have to think, so you don't have to feel. So you've pulled away. And there's that anxiety. You know, if you have to cry it out, release all of that. That's some pent-up frustration too. That's some really pent-up frustration too. But don't run away. If you're going into hermit mode, and if you're not speaking to people, and if you're not like taking any kind of offers whatsoever coming your way, try not to do it in an escapism route. Try to do it in a meditative route. Try to get back in touch, because this is painful. Right? The Three of Swords. And you guys have been sitting in the Three of Swords for a couple of months now. And the thing is you keep going. Like, even if you're in the Three of Swords, see what I mean? The Six of Swords just fell on the Four of Cups. Even if you're sad, even if you're hurt, even if you're in a lot of pain, you keep going. You keep moving forward. You keep trudging forward. So I have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords on the Four of Cups. Wow, that was loud. That was, I don't know what that was. Somebody's moving furniture or something. So I have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords on the Four of Cups. So you're moving away from the discord. And I feel like what is happening is you're kind of running away from the discord. You're like, I need peace and need calm and peace. And I've said it before. I don't understand why people want to poke or mess with a peaceful animal like the bull. Like, I don't get it. Because, yes, there's like that matador. There's like people, they have that red cape in front of you and they're trying to anger you. And then they get out that hot iron, you know, like I'll poke you guys, but it's a love nudge. Like, I love nudge you guys. I don't get a hot iron out and say, all right, it's time to move. It's time to move. I think this month, if you get into hermit mode, you're going to stay in anxiety and you're going to sit here and ruminate about all the memories and all the thoughts and all the pain that brought you heartache to begin with, right? And all you want to do is escape. Like, it's like fight or flight mode time, right? And so it's time to get up out of like, you can't stay in hermit mode this month because it's just going to bring you down even more. And I'm not saying that because I think you guys are stubborn and you can't get out of hermit mode. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you're going to feel better if you get yourself moving, if you get yourself out of the dark room, if you get yourself out of binge watching Netflix and eating an entire pie. How do I know that's possible? I don't know what that's like at all. Let's remember that I am the hermit, right? Page of Cups on the Ace of Wands. I feel like somebody's trying to offer you some love. And I feel like this could actually spark you moving forward. Like, if somebody comes in and they're like, you know what, I see that you're kind of down and I feel your pain. You know, let's go do something. I feel like somebody is going to like open your mind up this month or kind of spark you to get moving. My advice here is to accept it and not be like, no, you know what, I just want to be left alone. Because I feel like this person's doing a love nudge like I would do to you guys. And maybe it is me. Maybe it is me talking to you right now doing the little love nudge like, hey, don't sit there and finish the entire pie. It's time to get up, right? Just teasing you. You know, it doesn't even have to be a whole pie. It could be like a chocolate shake or like 4 of them or something. You know what I mean? Like, I know that when you guys get in that like lagging and really feely mode and you don't want to be around anybody, food. And this could be what that Nine of Cups is, you know, like you guys love good food. That's a general statement. Not all Taurians are like that. But I don't like to see you guys in the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. And I think that what you're doing is you're going back to past circumstances. And because that's what retrogrades will do to you, right? Is they'll bring up a lot of past things and it's painful. It hurts. Man, I feel like this is going to be a really long reading, which is fine. I kind of feel like we need to have some tea, just like we did at the beginning of October. We need to have some tea. The Page of Swords on the Nine of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign that's quite childish. And it's putting you in this anxiety. Or somebody who's just being very sharp with their words and not thinking before they're speaking. Especially since we have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like there's somebody around you. And this could be you. Like you could be saying things without thinking. Either way, or it could be somebody else that's putting you in this state. It doesn't have to be an air sign. It's just somebody with a really sharp tongue that's not thinking before they speak. And it puts you in a sense of anxiety. Also with the Page of Swords, I want to say it's time to trim the fat. It's time to cut the things because you know what it is that keeps making you anxious. And when you can put a name to what it is that keeps making you anxious and putting you in this Nine of Swords state, you can either choose to keep it in your life, or you can figure out a way to remove it from your life. Because that kind of negativity is only going to keep you down. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want, oh man, that's too many. Thank you though. I don't want you guys to stay down. You guys are way too important right now for, I mean, with Uranus messing with you and your sign still, you know what I mean? And you guys just have so much to do. You have so many opportunities, and it's like, it's frustrating for me almost, you know, because feeling what you guys are feeling right now, the heartache and the pain and the anxiety and the wanting to just run away from everything and be left completely alone is real. Yeah, you're blocking stuff big time with the Seven of Wands. You're in super, super defense mode, and I get it. Do things for yourself this month. Receive for yourself this month instead of giving of yourself all the time, because you guys give and give and give and give. And when you don't get back in return, that's painful. But you're also blocking out good energies that are trying to help too, right? With the Seven of Wands, because you don't want to get hurt again. You don't, you know, it's almost like this one person in my life hurt me. I don't want this to happen again to me. So I'm going to block out all of the pain. And I'm going to block out anything new that could possibly cause me pain. Even if it's something that's totally brand new, and maybe not even brand new, but if it's an offer that isn't like what you have been offered before in the past, or if it's something that is like, it could be just a really good friend that's like, come on, dude, let's go. Let's go do some things. Let's get out. Let's go shopping. Let's go buy some pretty stuff. You know, give back to yourself this month. And not even buy pretty stuff. Just go look at pretty things if you have to make yourself feel better. You know? But I feel like you're blocking out everybody, even the good energies that are trying to come in. You know, I think that you're blocking those out too. Because you want to be in hermit mode. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could just be wanting to be left alone, or both. Let's see what this hermit is. You guys. So, the Lovers and Temperance. If this is a Virgo in your life, there's a very close connection here. And I know that some of you, I've had, like, you guys have commented about how you want your Virgo to come back, or you want your Virgo to stay away. So this isn't going to resonate with everybody. But what I feel like here, like, honestly, whoever this person is, I feel like that's the person that's trying to offer you some kind of help, assistance, the spark to get you going, the fire to get you going again. Because, first of all, this is a very strong connection, the Lover's card. It doesn't have to be twin flame. It could just be a soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be a twin flame connection. And then Temperance. But if you look at her, and the first thing I thought when this card came out is that's an angel. And I don't want to toot the Virgo's horn here, but it's the only person that's showing up besides the air sign that's really, really angry about something. Whether it's an air sign or somebody else, there's somebody that's really angry about something. Virgos are natural healers, and as well as other signs are natural healers too. And it feels like to me that this person is saying, here, let me help heal you, or what is it that I can do for you? Which is something that a Virgo will do 100%. What can I do for you? Yes, not all Virgos are that way. I know there are going to be some cross watchers or some Tauruses are going to be like, my Virgo treated me like crap. I get that. Not all Virgos are spiritually enlightened or evolved, right? The person that you're dealing with has a healing tendency and might have some really good things to say. And you have an energy connection with them that is not of this world. It is of a higher consciousness, right? So if this person is trying to offer some healing to you, I want to say that they probably know you better than you think they do, and they could probably help, right? And again, it doesn't have to be a Virgo. It could be a Gemini. It could be a Sagittarius. But there is somebody here that wants to help you get out of the drudge and wants to help you get out of the yuckiness of life that the energy is doling out to you right now. And then we have the Fool. You want to have a new beginning, you know? And I feel like it's so possible. You know, it's so possible for you guys to move and have a new beginning. And going towards the end of October, let's look into the beginning of November now. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, there's that Earth sign again. Justice, and the Magician. Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. So if this is you, the Queen of Pentacles here, could be you or another Earth sign. I feel like it's you, because I feel like you're going to be feeling so much better towards the end of October. Whether you took somebody else's advice or you did it on your own, I feel like with the Eight of Cups, you guys went on this journey of self-discovery. You discovered what you needed to do to love yourself. With the Ace of Cups, you discovered what you needed to do to get back to that royal status, right? To be grounded, to be open again. And now you are in manifestation mode 100%, because this whole, whatever it is that drudge that's coming back up during Venus retrograde in Scorpio, I feel like it brought to light a lot of things that you needed to heal from. And instead of blocking it, so you have choices, right? This is the energy that you can work with. And that's why when tarot readers do this, they say it's not always going to resonate with everyone, because you have choices with the energy that we are giving you that you can work with, right? This is your astrology forecast. It doesn't have to be exactly this way. You can choose to take a different route. If you want to block the healing, you can do that. Or you can accept the love and healing advice from a very close connection in your life and work with it and heal yourself and ground yourself. And I feel like that brings you back into a karmic balance. And now you're able to manifest again. And this is the thing that I was telling you guys. You know, you had tower moments in September and the beginning of October. You don't have them, like, they're not here right now. They're not here. We do have judgment, but that's not a tower moment. It's time. Judgment is saying it's time for you guys to get up, heal the things this month that you need to heal that Venus retrograde brought back to you, and let go of it once and for all. Because you have great manifestation powers. The veil between the 3D world and the spiritual world is very, very thin right now. And calling on your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self, it's going to be very easy for you to call on them. And that may be what you're doing here as well. Call on them for help and assistance. You can make anything happen with a thought process. So it's your choice on what thought process you want to use. Do you want to use the one of heartbreak, or do you want to use the one of promise and purpose and enlightenment? And then judgment. So there's this call to action, and it's okay if you do it slowly. I actually enjoy the Knight of Pentacles energy, and you guys do the Knight of Pentacles energy very well. It's cautious. It's stable, it's grounded, it's taking things step by step. It's not skipping the steps to get to the destination, right? It still moves, just in a slow way. And it's okay. Like, I'm okay with that. And judgment, right? I think it's time for you guys to get moving. And yes, it really is. I feel like this month is going to determine how fast you move. The Chariot is saying that it's also time, right? Judgment is saying that it's also time. You're building that inner strength and using your intuition. Wow, a lot of major arcanas right now. And healing so you can rebuild. And what happens when you rebuild? What happens when you rebuild? Victory, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and being able to see things, and you get to King status, being able to see things in a different way. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but seeing things in a different way and getting to King status, and the 4 of Wands, being stable, being grounded, knowing that you are safe within who you are. Because the 4 of Wands, yes, it's all about home and it's all about family, but home is really inside of yourself first and foremost. It doesn't matter what your like one of the things that I've learned this year is it doesn't matter what your dwelling looks like. If you feel at home within inside yourself, you're at home. And if you have people that you love surrounding you, you're at home. If you have people around you that are causing conflict that you're giving too much to, it may be time to start looking in a different direction. But you can't hold on too fast. You can't hold on too hard to what you have now if you want more out of life. Because allowing the universe to work will bring you happiness and love. Right? And not just accepting the status quo or staying in one spot for too long. If your surroundings are chaotic all the time, if your surroundings are angry all the time, if you're constantly having to defend yourself all the time and you're giving, it's time to move in a different direction. And I feel like that's what Venus retrograde is going to teach you, that everything that has happened to you in the past is kind of like culminating right now. And you have a choice. You have a choice to manifest more sadness, because your thought processes can manifest like that these days. You can manifest more sadness, or you can accept help and love from other people to get that spark going in you again, that love nudge. I'm calling the Page of Cups a love nudge from now on. That's it. I'm done. I love you guys. Love you guys so much. So the soulmate readings for October are available. If you want to go to the description box below, you can purchase them on Vimeo, or you can get them on my website. Also, all of my services are on my website, fearlessintuition.net. I love you guys so much. And I'm so glad that it turned out positive. It's just a bump in the road. It's just a bump in the road right now, and it's going to be okay. And I feel like you guys are actually in a really much better place than you think you are. I just think that you keep allowing negative energies to affect you. And so really ground yourselves and really protect your aura, protect your energy on a daily, make it a daily practice, just like taking your vitamins, drinking your coffee, taking a shower, working out. I don't care what it is that you do every single day. Make grounding yourself and protecting your energy a daily practice as well, especially right now. So I love you, my Taurians. I'll see you guys for November. Bye.